Record. All right. All right, you guys. All you need for today's workout is a chair, a wall, a step, a bench, anything that you can use to hold on to. Preferably, if you have a chair, that it is not a rolly chair, unless you can prop it up against something or make sure that it does not move. That's the goal. All right, we got 30 minutes. We're going to move and groove. We are going to start with some calf raises and start and getting those legs nice and warm. So go ahead, holding onto your chair for some stability. Let me just echo this. All right, step it back. What is going on with my computer? All right, that's better. Of course, there's ads. That's fine. All right, hello everyone hopping on. All right, feet, we're gonna start in a parallel position. One hand on your chair, we'll do right hand, whatever works for you. We're gonna go hand on the hip, feet parallel, bring it down, up, lower. We're gonna warm up those calves. Good. Down and up. Think of rolling all the way up onto those toes. And think of scooping and tucking that tailbone under, pointing it down towards the floor. All right, we're gonna bend the knees into a plie. So we're gonna bring it all the way up. We're gonna bend the knees, extend, and lower. And up, good. Those legs, squeeze at the top. Now, don't forget, retuck that tailbone under as needed. Down and up. Good, hold it here. We're gonna hold this plie position in 3, 2, 1. Hold here. And we are gonna bounce. Little pulses. Good, keep those heels lifted. Think about keeping that core nice and tight. Ribs are closed in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it up. Bring it back down, shake it out. We're going for time-based today. Give those legs a little shake. All right. So it's gonna work as like a little warm-up for those legs. And we are gonna repeat it again. All right, stretch those feet. All right. Shake, 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 shake. Roll those feet out. Good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck that tailbone under. Inhale, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Good. Up, down. Squeeze. All the way up. Good. Squeeze those calves at the top. All right, we're gonna hold it. Plie, bend those knees. Keep that tailbone tucked under. And stretch, bring it down and up. And down and up. You should feel a nice stretch throughout those quads. Now, if you have sensitive knees, you're not going to want to go down as far. So maybe a little bend about here. If you have pretty decent knees and you feel pretty strong, you are more than welcome to send those knees pretty far over. It's basically very similar to a sissy squat. Sending those knees past our toes. Sometimes we do want to train that movement. You're going to feel that in your quads. All right, hold it here. Pulse it out. In that bent knee position, tuck the tailbone under. Remember, we're not here. Whoop. Tuck it down. Pulse it out. And breathe. Quads are screaming. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 30 seconds of rest. Give those legs a second. Take it into a quad stretch. on each leg. Good. All right, we're gonna bring those legs a little further out into a second position. Not super, super wide, but a little bit wider. We don't want to be too far. So let's bring it about here. All right, from here, we're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good, hand on chair for support. Down and up. Lift, lower, lift. Try to really feel about spreading your whole foot out on the floor. Notice when you're up on your toes, are you on the sides of your feet? Are you on the balls of your feet? Or are you equally placed out? All right, we're adding in that bend. Bend the knees. Up. Good. Lift. Bend. Lift. Good. All right. Down. We're going to stay on those toes. Bend the knees. Now, if this ever gets a little too much on those feet, feel free to do it in a flat foot position. Down and up. Last one, we're gonna pulse here. Hold, lift those heels, pulse it out. Tailbone tucked, shoulders down, core is strong. Think about lengthening those quads. Probably feeling them kicking on at this point. Woo. Keep those heels up if you can. We're almost there. You got 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bring it up. Shake out those legs. Whew. All right. We are going to repeat that again. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Oh, I forgot water today. That's going to be fun. All right. Let's stretch those feet. Forward and back. All right. Back into that little wide second. Go a little wider if you prefer. All right, hand on the hip, tuck it down. Inhale, lift up, down, up, down. Good, really control the lowering down. Good. Feet feel like they're about to cramp. All right, hold it up. Bend the knees and extend. Bend, extend. Good. Stretch those legs all the way to the top. Squeeze those inner thighs together at the top. Like a zipper. At the top, think of flexing those quads. Squeeze. All right, if you're feeling a little bit of fatigue in your ankles or your feet, again, feel free to come down onto flat feet and do the same thing with a plie. All right, we're gonna hold, bring it down, pulse it out here, up and down. Good, on the toes or on flat feet, you will notice the difference. Do as many as you can on the feet and then drop down if you need to. Whew. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it out. All right, we are going to turn our chair towards us, and we are going to be placing our hands down on the seat. So that's why I said if you have a rolly chair, it may not work for you. So any sort of surface. We're gonna start out nice and strong. All right, so we're gonna do a couple different variations of some glute work. So we're gonna go, let's do our left leg up, right leg down first. So right leg is right under that hip and the knee is slightly bent. Hands on the chair, nice flat back here. Tap that toe out behind, lift and lower. So again, if you don't have a chair that is stable, do this right on the ground, on the knees, and that is just as good as well. All right, now we are going to take this up a notch a little bit. we're gonna lift up onto the toe on that standing leg. Now, that is an option. If you're feeling it today, you're more than welcome to bring it up on the toe. Good. From here, that leg's gonna come in. We're gonna do a little crunch. Send it back out. Yes, it is a lot on that standing leg, the standing calf. But like I said, drop that flat foot whenever you need. The hardest part is keeping that hip square to the floor. Don't let those hips open to the side. Last one, we're gonna hold it, extend that foot in, extend it out. Hamstring curl, and in, and up. Good. All right, if you're like me, we're gonna bring it down to the flat foot for this one. Keep that knee bent, that standing leg. Good, strong core. Now you may need to retuck that hip under if your back is starting to arch. Natural arch is fine, but retuck that pelvis under. Good, last one, hold here. Pulse it up, go lift, 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 up, up. Hold it, keep it going. We're almost there. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Ooh, roll it out. Okay, breathe. Shake it out. All right, that burns. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So right leg was down, left leg was moving. Now we're gonna do left leg down, right leg moving. Woo. All right, 3 seconds to breathe. Here we go. Step it back. All right, go ahead and send that leg back. Lift that foot on the left side, bend knee. Remember, we can be on our toes for this first round or so. Lift and lower, nice and slow and controlled. Hips are square to the floor. Good. All right, we're gonna add in that little crunch. Extend that leg out. Bring it in as if you were gonna give it your knee a nice little kiss right on top, or give it a sniff. Extend it out, pull it in. Extend it out, squeeze all the way through that leg. Core is strong. That left leg is still working. Oh, she's working. Bring it in, extend, we're almost there. 2 and 1. Are you ready? Bend, extend, flat foot. Bend, extend. Good. Remember, that standing leg is slightly bent. Up on your form, tuck that tailbone under. Extend it out. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Get ready to hold it out. Pulse here, lift, down, lift. It's a slow pulse. How is that left glute? It's squeaking. Woo! We're almost there. Fight for it. Less than 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, that one was fun. All right, take it into a stretch. We're gonna go down onto the ground and we are gonna use our chair for our feet. So we are leveling up some of our glute bridges today, but we're gonna really focus more so on some abs and core. But we're gonna lay down, feet up on a chair, bench, and if you don't have a chair or bench to work with, you can just put those feet right down on the floor or anything that is stable and elevated. You want to aim for a right angle with those knees, but anything from 4 to 5 to 6 inches is going to be perfect. All right, bring those arms down to the sides. We're going to Flex those feet. Think of driving the heels. I'm gonna scooch a little further away from my chair. Driving the heels into the chair as we send those hips up into an extension. And bring it down. Good. Lift. Think of peeling the tailbone up off the floor first. Think scoop, lift, squeeze. Down and up. Down and up. Good. A great way to know if your glutes are engaged in that top position is put your hands under there. Feel the tops of your glutes. Squeeze. Bring it down. We have one more. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take those feet off the chair. We're going to work on those inner thighs. So we're going to open the legs to a straddle position, and we're going to close. Open, close. Bend the knees as needed. Now this is going to work those inner adductors as well as that deep transverse abdominis. So it's core, but it's also a good stretch for those legs. So legs are opening, closing. Now you want to make sure you're not going too wide. Keep that core and then zip those legs together. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Feet back down on the chair. Here we go. Repeat. Squeeze, lift up, or regular glute bridge on the floor. If you're working on the floor and you want to make this harder and you don't have a chair, do a single leg. That is your goal. Now you're going to feel your hamstrings kick it on here. I know I am. All right, one more. Hold it at the top. Squeeze. Press those hips up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Legs extend straight up. Here we go. Open, close, open, close. Now you want to be very gentle. Use it as a stretch, but also use it as your exercise. You can add those arms to the outsides of the legs to help guide those legs back up. 2, and 1. All right, heels back to the chair. All right, from here, we're gonna bring it up nice and slow. Bring it up, down, slow. Press it up, hold, bring it down. Whew. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. We're going to add on to this. We're going to go legs open, close, reach up, open, close, crunch it up, open, close, reach, open, close, reach. Feel free to add in a reach for every movement now. Lift, legs open, reach through, lift up when they are closed. Good. Last one. All right, bend it in. We're gonna come up to a standing position. Give those hamstrings a minute to relax. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna move that chair out of the way. All right, here we go. We're gonna bring it into a nice wide squat position. Arms are gonna come up over the head and we are going to bring them down as we come into our nice sumo squat / plie. Open, down, and up. Now, this is level 1. If you are good here, you stay here. If you would like to go a little bit more high intense, you're gonna add a little jump to it. So as you come up, those legs, yes, it's a lot. Little teeny jump. They come down. We lift the heels off. Good. Down. Last one. All right. Breathe. Shake it out. All right, we're going to go into a few lunges where we are going to rotate to the right from center. So we start in our nice wide sumo, and then from arms, they're going to come up, comes under. We meet it to the right. It opens to the front. That arm comes down to meet it to the other side. Open overhead. We're gonna go a little quicker. Down and up, open front, down to the right, open front, down to the left, and open, and down. Get about 2 bounces per position. Down, up, last one, and rest. All right, we have one more round of this. And then we're gonna have a quick water break, and then we will finish out some of our glute work and a little bit more core. All right, take it wide. We're gonna start with our little, bring it up, down, up. Add in that hop. If you're feeling it, I think my music ran out. Down, up, or just a nice big sumo squat. If you are attempting the little hop, remember, it's just enough to get those feet off the ground by 1/2 an inch. Good. And rest. All right, let's make sure we got some tunes still. Breathe. Okay. Remember, take it wide, under, open, under, open. Just like that. Here we go. Bring it out. Down, pulse 2. Arm comes under as we bring it into our lunge, open, down, and open. Down, 2, open, 2, down, 2, open, 2. How's that heart rate going? Woo! Remember, you can slow this down. So if this is too quick for you, take it nice and slow. This is about the pace. Last one. Great job. Roll it up. Grab a sip of water. We're going to shake it out. All right. We're almost there. All right. So for our next one, we are going to challenge ourselves a bit. We're going to go with our hands on the chair. And then we are going to have a leveled up version for the exercise that comes after that, but it is more of an advanced. So I'm going to give you guys some options here. We're going to start with hands on the chair, and we're going to basically do a mountain climber. So that's the motion. Hands are going to come right up onto here. Now again, feel free to do this right on the floor if you don't have a chair. We're going to come into a nice high plank position. Squeeze everything. Bring the knee under. Bring the knee to the outside, back in, and down. So under, out, in, down. In, out, in, lower. Out, in, lower, in. Think of tapping the knee to the inside of your arm and then to the outside of your arm. Inside, outside, inside, down. Last one. And rest. Good job. All right, 2 options. Lunge pulses, just like this, lunge pulse, or a rear foot elevated split squat, which is honestly my least favorite thing in the world, but sometimes gotta do things we don't like. So if you know how to do rear foot elevated split squats, you're gonna put that foot on the back of your chair, or you're just gonna do a regular pulsing hold the squat. If your leg is up on your chair, you need to focus on making sure that this front leg is staying in line, and you want to think of coming down on an angle so that back leg is getting a nice stretch through your hip flexor. Now this is a hard enough position in itself by just maintaining balance here, This is an advanced move. So if you put your foot up on your chair and immediately you're like, yeah, no way, I don't blame you. These make me question everything in life when I do these. All right, we have one more. Nice job. Shake it out. So again, if you're not using your chair, you're down, you're holding here, pulsing. Forward lean. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna go back to our chair. Here we go. Second time around. Bring it under, knee, out, in, lower, in, out, in, lower. Repeat. We're gonna change it up for the last 15 seconds of this. We're gonna go pure mountain climber. One more to the left. Here we go. Bring it here, knees in, up, in, good. Three, two, one. Nice job. All right, we're gonna go other leg. So left leg in front, right leg behind. Best way to set up your split squat is to put your back leg right on the chair. I like to sit right on my leg, extend my front leg out, and then come up right up into it. And again, you may need to hop forward, and you're gonna bring it down. Left leg in front, pulse, down and up. Now, sometimes your knee might bother you. I'm having a day where my left knee is just not liking me, so I'm gonna take it off and just dial it down a bit. We're gonna come down and up. If you feel like taking it up a notch, hold it here, pulse. We have 10 seconds, and then we're gonna finish it out on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to the floor. Power, core at the end. All right. From here, we're gonna do arms behind the head, knees tabletop, meet one elbow to one knee, back to neutral. Out, out, hold, out, out, hold. Send those legs out. So you come back to neutral. This helps keep your core a lot more controlled rather than just kind of going crazy with those bicycle crunches. Sometimes if you just keep going, you forget to keep your core down to the floor. Coming back to that neutral position helps that. All right, and rest. Woo. All right, we're gonna go all the way up. Sit it up. Here we go. Feet up. Squeeze the ankles together. Do not cross your feet. I'm gonna challenge you. Hold here. Now, if you need a second, hold behind those legs. Find your balance. Lean it back. Arms out. Pulse it. Down and up. Challenge yourself here. It's like the last 30 seconds of class. Extend those legs out just a teeny bit more. I want you to think you are balancing a bowl of soup on your shins. It's very hot. Don't spill it. Keep those legs up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come behind. We're going to go right into it. Are you ready? Go out, out, in, out, in, out, in. Extend. We're almost there. Ten. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over onto your stomach and take it into a little bit of a cobra or up dog. Stretch out that core. Great work, everybody. Go ahead and rock it up and back to a child's pose. Oh, I forgot to turn my watch on. Well, it didn't count. All right, we're gonna do the whole class again. Go ahead and stand it up. Bring it through a forward fold. Give those hamstrings a stretch. We definitely worked those hamstrings a bit. Roll up through your spine. Shake out those feet. Shake out those hands. And that is time for today. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. We will see you next time. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Thank you.
You are welcome.